Hey, what's up, any and everybody watching? So, do you guys like the pink wig? I'm feeling festive for Valentine's Day. What do you think? Anyway, I'm doing a 50 facts about me tag. I know this is like super freaking old. Everyone's over the tags and stuff. But I love tag videos, and I have a YouTube channel now. You guys don't know anything about me. I don't know if you care, but here it is. You're welcome. No, I was kidding. So let's just get started. My first name's Kaylee, my middle name's Renee, my last name's Glenn. Kayylie, Renee, Glenn. I have one sibling, a brother, and he is 1 year younger than me. I'm 22 years old. My birthday is June 11th, 1995, a 90s baby for show. My hair color, my natural hair color, okay, my hair color story is actually crazy. I came out of my mom with a whole full freaking head of black hair, which I would have loved to have kept because it probably would have been thick and it probably would have been really pretty, and I'm really sad that I don't have that. But instead it fell out. All the black hair fell out when I was a baby, and it grew back blonde, which I'm not mad about because blonde hair is so cute, right? So it was like bleach blonde hair, but it was so thin. It is so thin, I should say. And then as I got older, it started turning like a dirty blonde, which is fine, but like, yeah, I didn't like it. So I dyed my hair a shit ton to make it like bleach blonde, and then it got really damaged, and so now I just dye my hair black. Boring, I know, but blonde anyway is my hair color. My favorite number is 2. There's no reason for it. I just, every time someone says think of a number, I think of 2, so it's my favorite. I have a lot of scars actually, but they're very, very, very light and hard to see scars. I just really notice them obviously because I have to look at myself all the time. But there's one scar that's pretty prominent. A lot of people probably wouldn't really notice it, but it's right above my like crease, kind of like on my crease, but it's right there, and I got it from a trampoline incident. I got pushed, and it was like a trampoline that just had like the springs, and it didn't have like a net around it, and I just kind of banged my face on one of the little, like, what's the word, not screws, but they're like springs, one of the springs. So yeah, that was really gross. But all my other scars are really, really faint, and a lot of them are on my face, to be honest. Like, that sucks. And I have a couple on my arms, but I don't really know where any of those are from. I know the ones on my face are from when my brother shaved me when we were babies. He took a razor and shaved me, so thanks, William. Anyway, I have weird obsessions with things for absolutely no reason. Like, I just decide that, like, I love this thing. Like, I have this deep passion for the most random things, and it's for no reason. Like, there's no reason. I'm just like, I don't know, I just really love it. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. And so let's talk about some of those obsessions. Ireland. I have no connection to Ireland that I know of. I'm not Irish. My parents aren't Irish. I have never met anybody Irish, but I have this crazy obsession with Ireland. Like, I want to go there so bad. If I could only travel to one place ever and that was it, I would choose Ireland in a heartbeat. I don't know why. Like, I literally don't know why. I just need to go there. I just need it. Another thing that I'm really obsessed with is accents. I love accents, and I like all accents. Like, there's not like, oh, I love a British man, I love an Irish man. Like, just any accent I love. And I know I have an accent, but obviously to me it's not an accent. But like, I love like New Yorker accent, like from the Bronx, you know. I love British accents, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, Indian, like any kind of accent I'm just like obsessed with. It's weird. Marilyn Monroe. Oh my god, I love Marilyn Monroe. She is so beautiful. Like, I love her so much. And she was born on June 1st. We're both Geminis. Just saying. I love that. I used to have like a whole wall in my room with just Marilyn Monroe pictures. It was really crazy. Like, I had printed out a bunch. I have like a little Marilyn Monroe corner now where I have a ton of her books and magazines and stuff. I just really, really, really love her. My favorite movie of all time is Heathers with Winona Ryder and Christian Slater. If you've never seen it, please do yourself a favor and see it. It's such, or watch it. I mean, I think it's on Netflix. I don't know. I don't have Netflix, but I have watched it on there. Not that well, kind of a long time ago now, I guess, but I think it might still be on there. So if you have Netflix, check it out. It's so good. My biggest fear, the thing I'm scared of the most, is fire. And it's also really random. You know, I've never been like, and I feel like, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'm scared of fire. Like, duh. But with me, it's like I can't even light a match. And I get really anxious about having candles in my room. I have had candles in my room and I have candles in my room, but I don't light them that often. And I have to get somebody else to light it because it scares me. And I don't leave it on for very long because I'm just so scared of fire. Like, it just freaks me out. And it's one of those things where I'm obsessed with things that for no reason. I'm scared of things for no reason. Like, I'm just scared of fire. So, I don't know. My favorite flower is the calla lily. If you don't know what calla lilies are, just Google an image. I'll put an image of the calla lily up. They're just so pretty. I just really like them, but they're mostly known for like funeral flowers, which really like puts a downer on things, but I just really love them. They're so beautiful and they're so underrated. I am a non-smoker. I've never ever smoked a cigarette in my life. I've never ever smoked weed in my life. I've never smoked anything in my life. But I have had tobacco in my system, unfortunately, and it was a complete accident. My brother used to dip tobacco. Thank God he doesn't anymore because that's just gross. Like, that's disgusting. Get it together. Anyway, he used to, and if you know anything about dipping tobacco, you have to, like, spit it into something. You just kind of have to keep spitting it out because you can't really swallow it. Well, we had gone to Arby's or something like that. We had, obviously, cups, and they're the same size and everything, and we had left them on the counter. And my brother had drank all of his, and he started, like, spitting into the straw and stuff. And I had picked up my cup thinking it was my cup, and it was my brother's. And I took a swig of it, and some went down my throat. I was a bad bitch, though, about it. I didn't throw up or anything, but it was so disgusting, and I was really upset about it. It was so gross. So that did happen, unfortunately. I've failed my driver's test a total of 2 times. Third time was the charm. And this is just like an extra little bonus for you. My driving picture is, and I know everybody has like bad license pictures, but mine is so bad just because I thought I was gonna fail. Like the first 2 times I did my hair and I did my makeup and I was trying to look my best, and the third time, I was just like, I know I'm not gonna pass, so I didn't do my hair, I didn't do my makeup, I had a hoodie on. Like, it's a horrible picture. I've only been in 1 car accident, and nobody else was hurt or anything. I was kind of hurt. Nothing broken or anything. I just had a really messed up face. So, and I just ran into a tree. I didn't like run into another car or anything like that. Currently work at a daycare. I work with infants and toddlers. I kind of work wherever, but I'm typically working with the infant and toddlers. I never want kids when I grow up, and I never have ever been like the kind of person that was like, I want kids one day, oh, I can't wait to be a mom, whatever. And so I don't think it's because that I work in a daycare that I'm like, oh, I don't want kids. But I don't know, I don't want kids. It's not my thing. I don't know. The whole idea of pregnancy freaks me out. Like, I never want to experience that. And the daycare job is the only job I've ever had. I've obviously babysat, I think, a few times before then, but this is like the only job I've ever had, and I've worked there since 2013 when I graduated high school. Along with the I never want kids thing, I don't ever really want to get married. Now, I've said this to like my parents and stuff and friends, like, I just never pictured myself like being a wife and getting married and having kids. Like, I never really saw that happening for me. Of course, and like, I don't know, I'm nothing against marriage, like, it's beautiful or whatever, but I don't think I need like a contract and like a whole wedding and stuff to show my love for somebody, if you know what I mean, my commitment to somebody. However, if I did meet a guy and I was very, very in love with him and stuff, and he needed marriage, like it was something he really wanted and whatever, then, and he proposed to me, of course I wouldn't tell him no. If I love him and I know he's like the person I want to be with, of course I'd marry him. I'm not like so against marriage that I'm like, no, never getting married, we're breaking up over this. Like, if I know for sure I love him, there's nobody else in the world I want to be with, there's no question about it, of course I would marry him if it's something he really needed. But I'm not going to be the girl that's like, I really want to get married one day, it's really important to me. Like, I don't give a shit. I have social anxiety and depression. And if you don't know what social anxiety is, it's when, well, it's a lot of things. So I'm not really going to go into detail about it. If maybe anybody's interested in my social anxiety and anxieties in general and depression and stuff, maybe I can do a video on it, because shit gets deep. It's deep. It's hard living this life with this. And a lot of people, I don't think, know about a lot of these different kind of anxieties. So anyway, that's what I have if you're interested. I've gone skydiving. I went skydiving last year for my 22nd birthday present, and it was the most amazing experience of my life. I absolutely loved it. Another little fun fact, the first time I had ever been on an airplane was the airplane I jumped out of last year. I'm not scared of dying. I'm scared of fire, but I'm not scared of dying. I know a lot of people are like, oh, death's scary, whatever, but I don't know. I just don't really care. One thing, I have a lot of things that I want to do in my lifetime, but one thing like I want to do so bad, like it's like one of the top things, but I already did skydiving, so it was like the second thing under skydiving is shark cage diving. I really hope that one day I get to do that. Like I don't want to swim with shark, I mean I will, but like I think shark cage diving would be more intense and like scarier, if you will. Like I don't know, I just think that would be cooler. Speaking of sharks, I have touched, kind of like petted a baby shark. We were in North Carolina, our first time ever in North Carolina. We went down to the beach and there were like people out there fishing, and a guy had caught a baby shark and he let us hold it and touch it, and then of course he let it go, and it was a really neat experience. Speaking of beaches, the beach is my favorite place in the entire world. I absolutely love beaches. Like I could live on a beach. Another kind of thing on my like bucket list, if you will, is that I want to visit as many beaches as I can, and many beaches all over the world. Like I don't know, I just want to see as many beaches as I can because I love them. Another neat little tidbit is that I don't know what I want to do career wise, and I've kind of always been like this. I've always said, oh, I want to be this and this and then this, and it's always just changing because I'm never 100% sure. When I was younger, it was I want to be a teacher, and then it was I want to be a marine biologist, and then it was I want to be a vet, I want to be this, I want to be that. And then when I got in high school, it was like everybody knew kind of what their goal was, and I was just like, what am I gonna do? So I had taken a class, and it was like a child development class, and I was like, well, I guess I could be a teacher. So I was going to school for that, but I don't really want to be a teacher, if we're being honest. So I'm kind of like in this limbo of what do I want to do with my life. Piercings. I have had my ears pierced twice, and both times they have gotten infected. So I never wear earrings ever because my ears aren't pierced, and I don't even, and the only time I ever really got my ears pierced, one, I was a baby, so I didn't have a say, and then the other time, there's this girl that I thought was so cool, and she had her ears pierced, so I was like, I need mine pierced, but I don't really care for ear piercings, if that makes sense. Like I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I've had my nose pierced, and I have my belly button pierced currently. Tattoos. Ow. I have 4 tattoos. I have a cross on the back of my neck, little, it's hard to show you, but a sun on my wrist. I have a peacock feather on my hip, and then a quote on my rib cage. My favorite YouTuber, I'm gonna say YouTubers. No, I'm just gonna stick to one. Shane Dawson. I love Shane Dawson so much, especially his recent content has been so bomb. My favorite app is Instagram. Add me on Instagram. I especially have recently really gotten into taking kind of better pictures. In my opinion, they're better. They're less like selfie kind of pictures and more like fashion-y. Well, no, I don't know. They're just cool pictures and I really like them, so check out my Instagram. My favorite book is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Naveen. If you've never read it, I really suggest it. It's a really good book. I love it so much. My favorite author is Frederick Bachman. I think is he Scottish, or I don't remember, but he only has like, here, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books out right now, and another one comes out in June that I'm so excited about. I already have it pre-ordered. he's relatively new, but I read every single one of his books, and every single one of them is absolutely amazing. Like, I've never read anything like his books. Oh my god. My favorite genre of movie is horror. I love horror movies. And it's funny that I love horror movies, but I hate being scared. And I didn't know this until I had went on a like scary like ghost walk type thing, but it was basically like a haunted, I mean not a haunted, but like you're going on this trail to be like scared. And I didn't know I couldn't handle these type of things until I was put in this situation. But basically I ended up crying, like, and not even like crying like, oh, I'm so scared, oh my god, but like I was literally like crying, like it was horrible. I have the biggest sweet tooth in the world. Like, I love candy so much. I love junk food so much, unfortunately, right? But oh, like I always have a stash of candy in my room, like all the time. But I'm not a big fan of chocolate. Like, the only chocolate I'm like really love is dark chocolate, and even that I'm like, I can do without a chocolate bar. Give me like Jolly Ranchers or Warheads or something. My favorite food, like in general, is Italian food, but specifically chicken Alfredo. Oh my god, I love chicken Alfredo. I had to wear glasses most of my young life. I think I let me think. I had to wear glasses from until I was like maybe 9 or 10 or something like that. I had um 2 eye surgeries, and those are the only surgeries I've ever had. They were on my eyes. I have a lazy eye. I say have because it's still kind of lazy, but it's not super horrible or anything. But this eye was lazy. It was way worse than it is now, obviously. I can't cook for crap. Like, I can't even make a good grilled cheese sandwich. Like, and working the oven, well, the stovetop, like, scares me for some reason. But I'm a really good baker. I love baking food, like cookies and cakes and muffins, and I love to bake. But I don't really like eating baked goods. Like, I don't really like eating cookies, or I hate brownies, and I don't like cake either. But I like baking those things, which is weird, but I don't know. My first crush I ever had was on Robin Hood. You know the cartoon fox Robin Hood? I'll post the picture here. Yeah, I had a crush. My first like crush was Robin Hood, and he is so sassy, okay? My favorite Disney movie of all time is Alice in Wonderland. And I know everyone's like, that movie's so crazy, that movie's so weird, blah blah blah, but I just really like it. I think Alice is cool, so I don't know, okay? And we're finishing off with another Disney topic. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World or Disney anything like that. My family didn't really go on much like trips and vacations and stuff. The only places we would go are like Virginia, West Virginia, and North Carolina. So I've never been to Disney World or Disneyland, and a lot of people are like, "Why, you never been there?" And I'm like, I know, I want to go there. I just haven't had the opportunity to yet. So maybe this year I'll go to Disneyland. I don't know. Anyway, those are 50 random, and I mean random, facts about yours truly. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. I thought that was fun. It was kind of hard to start thinking, at first anyway, it was hard to start thinking of like random facts, but I think those were pretty good facts. What do you guys think? Did you like it? I tried to make it interesting. I tried not to talk about that many like basic things. Like, I tried to make it like interesting facts. So yeah, leave me comments. I love reading comments, and I never get comments. Leave me comments, and you can subscribe if you want. That would be cool. Bye. Got my pink on for Valentine's Day. Okay. The floor's gonna be wet, Kaylee. Okay. Yep. You hear my parents talking? No. Poor kitties. Maybe you. because I really, really like talking to people in the comments. No one ever leaves me comments, it feels like, and I know like I only have 20 subscribers, but